Hi, my friends. Today is Wednesday, April 22nd. Today we are going to learn all about the letter Z. But first, I have a couple questions to ask you. Last week we learned about the letter Y. Y. What is one word you learned last week that started with Y? Y. Do you remember? We learned yogurt, yelling, yo-yo, yak, yawn, yuck, didn't we? Okay, my next question is, what kind of lines did you use to make a Y? Did you use a big curve, a little curve, a big line, or a little line? Can you remember? We used a big line and a little line to make a Y, didn't we? Good. All right, back to our Z letter. Remember in zoophonics, we talk about Zack the Zebra, and he says zzz because he likes to sleep all the time, okay? We are first going to read about Zack the Zebra, and then we are going to learn how to do our Z's, and we're going to go on a fun scavenger hunt. So first, Zack the lazy zebra. Zack the zebra lives at the zoo. All day long, what does Zack do? Zzz. The zookeepers bring a zebra snack, but it doesn't wake up Zack. Zack has no zest. He wants to rest. Zzz. Oops, my pages. They try a zillion zany tricks. They hop around on pogo sticks. Zack thinks their tricks are boring. He goes on snoring. Zzz. Look, here comes Zed, a zebra with a zing. He zooms and zigzags around everything. Will Zed make Zack wake up and leave? No, now two zebras want to sleep. Zzz. At last the zookeepers give up their schemes. They wish Zack and Zed sweet zebra dreams. Zzz. All right. Since zebra starts with the letter Z, we are going to go on a scavenger hunt to look for black and white items. Now, before I started my video, I went on a scavenger at my house. So after the video, I want you to go on a scavenger at your house. So the first thing I found that was black and white at my house was my kitty cat. My kitty cat is named Charlotte. And Charlotte is black and white. She is 1 year old. See how she's black and she's white? And we got her for Christmas last year. So she has been with my family for 1 whole year. Okay? So she was my first thing I found that was black and white. The next thing I found was some sunglasses in my son's room. See how they have the black and the white? Okay. The next thing I looked on a shelf and I found this thing, and it's black and it's white. Next I found another thing on a shelf. I have a bride and a groom, and the groom is dressed in black and the bride is dressed in white. And then one of my kids got this for me. It's a little puppy sitting on a stocking. So that is black and white also. And then the last thing I found was a towel hanging up. And it is black and white stripes, just like a zebra. All right. So after the video, I want you guys to go on your own scavenger hunt. And guess what I also did today? I found some black and white clothes. I have my black and white shirt. I have a black and white bracelet. And I have some black and white on my necklace too. I wonder if you have any black and white in your closet or your dresser. All right, so now let's talk about how to make a Z. First, let's talk about what lines we need to make a Z. I see little lines and I see big lines. So let me see if I can make a Z with my lines, okay? Ready, so I got my little line at the top, and then I got my big line diagonal. See how it's going diagonal? Not up and down, diagonal. And then I have my little line across at the bottom. I made a Z. Now I know you guys don't have these sticks at home, so I was trying to think, how could I make a Z with things that I have at home? And so I found some dominoes that my boys were playing with the other night. So I can do my little line, and I could do my big line, and I could do another little line, and I made a Z. You also could use Play-Doh too. Remember, roll out those snakes and form your little line, your big line, and your little line, okay? Next, we are going to take our pen and we're going to work on our Z's on our paper. All right, so we always start at the sky. Oh, there's my smiley face. I start at my sky. I go across the sky. Remember, we are always going that way. Across the sky, and then diagonal all the way to the ground. Stop. Do you see that? And then I go all the way back across the ground. Let's do another one. Watch, I'm not going to pick up my pencil. Go across the sky, diagonal down, and cross the sky. It kind of looks like a sideways zigzag. Now with lowercase z, instead of starting at the sky, we're going to start at the mountains. So we're going to go across the mountains, diagonal down. Oh, she wanted to come back and join us. All right, Charlotte, can you sit here while we finish? All right, so we're going to go across the ground. All right, now I have to circle my favorite one. I think I did a pretty good job on that one, and I did a pretty good job on that one. Okay, so before I go, I'm gonna have you do two things after we're done with the video. First thing, I want you to go on your own scavenger hunt and look for black and white items in your house, just like we found my kitty. Second, I want you to see if you can find anything in your house that you could use to make Z's. I just thought of another one. You could go outside and use little sticks, or you could use your little race cars to make Z's. Okay? All right, I will see you next week, friends. Have a good day.